From the Black Knight Studios located in the Farmington High School, I am Mark Marbury, reporter for the Daily Journal. The year 2021 saw the bicentennial of the formation of the state of Missouri and a few months later, St. Francis County. With 200 years of history in the rearview mirror, we are now looking at the future of this county. Joining me is St. Francis County Presiding Commissioner Harold Gallagher. Welcome.
Thank you, Mark.
The continued growth of St. Francis County in part revolves around the dynamics of the surrounding area. A large part of that is the St. Louis-Jefferson County metro area just to the north. Harold, how will that affect St. Francis County going forward?
People are moving this direction to some extent from those counties. We are the first county south of them that does not have planning and zoning. Our voters don't want that. They have about 150% of the land space that we have, but they have 4 times the population. So its land is more congested there and probably more expensive and certainly more difficult to build on with the planning and zoning rules. So they moved to our area for that, and we're seeing a growth spurt there for that reason. And so to help on that, we are rebuilding, the county is rebuilding the Berry Road Bridge and repaving that road in the next 2 years, and we're calling that the Outer Road for 67.
The other side of the coin on that is the dynamic of the southern and western counties, which are very rural in population. How is St. Francis County going forward going to be affected by that?
Well, when those people come to their doctor, many of them come to St. Francis County. Their stores are here. Their restaurants are here. Many of them come to church here. The college is here, and some of our better transportation is here. So what happens is that those people, especially retirement age people, are going to downgrade the farm. They're going to sell off the old farm and move somewhere. Well, they're in Farmington many times a month, sometimes anyway. So come up here and get that apartment or that condo or whatever you want to do. And we're seeing growth in that. Now, our official county growth only showed 2% plus growth over the last 10 years. We think a lot of people didn't fill out their census information. We think it's much more than that.
We were earlier speaking about the northern end of the county. Now, as part of the county government, you recently mentioned about the renovations of a building in the northern, just south of Bonne Terre on Raider Road. How does that help the county going forward in the future?
We acquired that the old MoDOT property up there many years ago before I was on the commission, and it's been used for just light duty stuff in the meantime. Well, lately you'll see that there's been a new salt shed go up. I mean, it looked like a big billboard from '67. There's a building up there that's in good shape, but it's ugly. So we're going to remodel that building. That's our present plan. I asked yesterday for all of our county officers, elected officers, to be thinking about how they can serve those people up there in that part of the county better by us having a small, what I'm calling a satellite office location in that area. Immediately, our sheriff's department said we need a cop shop there, microwave, bathroom, and a place to fill out our reports. And so, and Road and Bridge already asked for a warm-up spot in those 2 o'clock in the morning. They've been out all night scraping ice and snow, and a microwave and a bathroom and that kind of thing. And also, they're already refueling up there with their diesel, but it could be that we can refuel the police cars, sheriff's cars, and not have them drive to Farmington to do that kind of thing. So there would be more time patrolling in that area and less driver fatigue and all that going on. So we think it's going to be a real asset to the county.
A project that started up recently, kind of made news, is the development of Owl Creek Park right outside of Deloge. What do you foresee in the future on that? What is it going to do to specifically that area, but also the county as a whole in the near future?
Right now, Fish and Wildlife is working on that if we mark the trails that we want them to be on when they remove that, that can become the hiking trail around there. So we will go in and do that. We're also looking on a county level of having a bike trail going from the city of Deloge into the park, which would be a wonderful thing. And then it's come up that possibly we can extend that bike trail all the way to Park Hills. So those are maybes and ifs, but we're looking at it pretty hard. And I think you mentioned family friendly, and that's important to us. So it will be patrolled, and it will be in good shape. My job is always looking 2, 5, 10 years ahead, at least. The associate commissioners take care of the daily stuff, the potholes in the road and that kind of thing. I've got to look ahead. and the policy and all the different things that we do.
One of the issues you're having currently that needs to be addressed in the future of St. Francis County is the building space around the county seat, courthouse,
Right.
the annex, things like that. What are you looking at in the future as far as the expansion of building space?
One of my persistent common problems is I get an email once a week, hey, I've just hired another person, I need more space. We are just booked solid. Now, our high employment in the county history was 246 people. We're 202 now. We're quite a few fewer people. But modern technology shows that you need twice as much space per person as you did before. The desks are bigger, there's 2 or 3 computer monitors, there's usually a printer right there, and it just takes a lot more space per employee. So I'm having a constant space problem. We were very fortunate in being donated the Weber Road facility. It's full. It was full when we got it. We started planning and filled that up. And so we're looking at other space out situation now. The satellite building we talked about will help. And we're talking about some kind of a space addition in downtown Farmington. That all of our offices are centrally located right there, and we need it fairly close. Property's hard to find, and it would take time to build that. But space is a real problem for us.
Thank you for joining us as we start creating history for the next 200 years for the state of Missouri and St. Francis County. Good day.